No more brake dust. No more brake dust. What's going on, guys? All right, we get out of here before the school bus traps me in. What is good? Happy Friday, everybody. Man, made it through the week. Made it through the week. Let's go. Man, like I said earlier in I think it was the last video, I had some big news to share with you, and that news, man, that news is that I got monetized. I got the channel monetized. It's been a huge goal of mine ever since I started the channel. Ever since I started doing long form, I should say. I started the long form content back in, oh man, middle of February. I think February 17th was my first video. And to be honest, I was like not really sure what the pathway looked like to getting monetized, and if it was doable given my channel and my niche and everything. I didn't even know if people would really enjoy this content, you know, but nonetheless, here we are. And dude, I'm just so happy, man. I'm so blessed. I'm just very thankful for your support, for those that, you know, helped me out along the way and subbed and liked and shared the videos, commented, you know, everything to boost me on the algorithm. It's just been a wild ride, and I'm still riding, man. We got no plans on stopping. I got a lot of actually fun plans in the future to look forward to, and to bring you with me and show you every step of the way with this car, my dream car, my F82 M4, something I've wanted ever since I was a kid. Here we are. So it's just more motivation, dude. It's more motivation to keep going and keep creating content, sharing with you the lifestyle that I have with this car, the goals and the dreams that I share with this car and beyond. And dude, I'm just so blessed. I just want to say thank you. And your support matters, dude. Your support is what got me here. And like I said, it's just the very start. This is just the start of me really buying into, I guess, being more of a creator and sharing with you my artistic side, rather than just being that consumer that's just doom scrolling. And I'm excited to provide value, hopefully, to people through this channel. You know, my main goal is to connect with people and share with people the joys of owning this car. And what my plans are to mod it and share with you just what life is like with it, how I got here, where I plan on going, and just building a strong community around me. And it starts with you, man. It starts with you supporting me. So it's just, yeah, man, I'm just very grateful. So thank you. With that being said, that was my big news, man. That was the main thing. I wanted to wait until I was fully approved and everything went through with the YouTube partner program, and here we are, man. And I know that, honestly, I've read comments. I reply to every single comment I get. Every single comment that you guys leave, I make sure that I respond to and reply to, you know, and give you my feedback. And to be honest, there's been a lot of comments where people are like interested in doing the same thing. People are interested in filming POV drives and sharing with others like what their interests are. And man, I love that I'm able to connect with however many people I can to influence you to be a creator and step out of your comfort zone, you know? I know it's not something that like many of us I think are used to growing up. I think the younger generation is more comfortable with it, I think. They were brought up around streamers and YouTube creators, and you know, I remember hearing like a statistic where it was like, you know, when you're in school and your teacher's like, what do you want to be when you grow up? And you know, when I was younger, everybody was like, I want to be a doctor, I want to be a lawyer, you know, whatever paid the most money. Well, I guess like this, you know, the younger generation, kids that are in elementary school now, they, you know, a lot of us want to be YouTubers. A lot of us want to be like content creators and streamers, or, you know, you don't want to be held to this like corporate 9-to-5. And dude, I do not blame you, bro. I do not blame you if you're listening to this and you're one of those people that identify as that, bro. To be honest, like I said, I'm turning 30 in a couple months, and dude, I resonate with that. And I've been in the workforce for 10 years. I don't want to be tied to a 9-to-5 corporate job for the rest of my life. I mean, there are tons of benefits with that. I'll probably keep a 9-to-5 just for health insurance and 401k matching and, you know, other benefits that you just can't really get from a self-employed gig until you're really making guap. But nonetheless, dude, I want to just motivate you to get out there and record content. If you got a car, if you got a GoPro, bro, buy your $15 little head strap, head mount, forehead mount, whatever it is, and put it on your head. Start recording videos when you're driving. And you don't need an M4. You don't need a S2000. You don't need a cool little car, sports car. I mean, dude, start with where you're at. Start building a community where you're at. Like I've said previously in other videos, it does help having a fun car like an M4. People look at the thumbnail and they see M4 and they're like, oh, you know, maybe they click on it because they like M4s or they like BMWs. But if you don't have one, that's okay. You know, one day you'll get one if that's what you set your mind to. But get started creating content today. I think that there's a lot of progress that you could achieve and you could work towards where you're at currently. And you don't need a $50,000 car to do that. You don't need a $100,000 car to do that. Although you do see people driving, you know, R8s and SVJs, whatever, doing POVs, and of course they're gonna get 100K views, million views on their videos. Those are the top 1% though. I'm far from there, and that's okay. It doesn't stop me from getting out there and recording content and sharing with you my thoughts, my feelings, and building a community around me. So with that being said, we're at the gym as always, man. As always, a nice little sun flare right there. And we're doing shoulders and arms today. So I'm just gonna make the most of it. I'm gonna make it a fun workout. Go home, make some tacos for dinner, quesadillas, something like that. Something easy. Yeah. So but that's my main point, I think, is you should get started if you haven't already. And don't be worried about what other people think. Don't worry about people judging you for creating content, getting out there and doing what you love and chasing your dreams, if that's what you want to do. But get started. That's my main thing today. Just feeling very grateful, feeling very rewarded for my progress, and that's a great feeling, and I want you to experience that as well. So anyways, I'm gonna get out of here, hit the gym, kind of running late, gotta make dinner in like an hour or two, so we're gonna get to it, man. As always, I appreciate you for joining. Hit that sub button if you haven't already. Drop a like. Damn, that dude just was going like 70 miles an hour on that street on his bike. Anyways, yeah, dude, thanks for riding along with me. And as always, drive safe. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.